Hey guys, welcome back to eFishin. I'm Rodney. We're down here on the Salt River today. We're gonna go try to see what the white bass are doing. It's I don't know. Let's see. It's March 23rd. It might be a little bit early, but there should be a few fish in the river, so we're gonna go see what happens. Y'all hang on. Let's go fishing. I don't know if y'all can see it or not, but we're here on the Salt River, and we'll throw a little bobber here. We've done caught one. It's may be too dark to see anything. Let's see what happens. There we go. There's one. That one ain't very big. That's a crappie. Not that. Well, no. There's a little old crappie. There we go. Not what we're looking for, but we'll take it. Duck's flying over top of us. Uh-oh. Got now. Got a bluegill. We're whacking everything, and everything's biting down here this morning. There we go, bluegill. What we got now? Another crappie, maybe? That's a little crappie there. Little crappie. Oh, another little crappie. What we got there? Oh, that's a little one there. Oh, it's a little crappie. Boy, the little crappies are going crazy down here this morning. There we go, there's another one. There we go. That's what we want. That one's pulling some string there. Come on now. There we go. How about that? Pretty decent one there. Oh. Oh no. Looky there. Got it down in there. There we go. About that, another white bass this morning. Really before it's even got daylight. There we go. What we got there? There we go. Another crappie. Well, there's another crappie. Alright, we're going to walk down the river here a little bit to this next hole and see if there's any down here. The water's kind of low, kind of clear, not real good, but there's a few fish in the river, so we're going to see what happens down here. Look at this one. No, let's keep going. Down here where it slows down at the bottom of this little shoal here. To me, that seems like that's where they like to be, is the bottoms of the shoals. Oh, there goes a blue heron. let's just make a cast right here. See what happens. Alright, there's a bobber hanging right there in the tree, so you know it's fishing season. Can't be doing that stuff, boys. Gotta keep them out of the trees. Make a couple casts here, and if we don't do anything, we'll go on down the river. We'll say they're not real hot and heavy in the river, but I don't know. They might have already done it, as warm as it's been. And then they may not have made a big run up here. They may have just stopped down there by the bridge somewhere and done it. Oh, that wasn't a white bass. That was a crappie or a bluegill or something. Alright, we had one strike here, but I think that was a bluegill. Let's walk on down the river. Let's go right here. It ain't too far. Let's see what we can do right here. At the top of this shoal here. Sure ain't gonna land in any trees. Swing it over there. There we go. There's one. How about that? There's a white bass. How about that? A little male. Oh, stop. There we go. A little feller, a little male. That's a good sign. See if we can make that cast again. Alright, so when you come down to a spot and you're fishing this jig and bobber, the way you want to do this, the way you want to approach this is, you want to start by making a cast this way and work it. Cast here and work it. Cast over here and work it. Kind of like little slices of pie, because each time you bring your lure back, you're going to be working a different part of the river. So when I cast there and I'm coming, by the time I get about halfway in, I'm going to be working a part of the river that's my other cast, if I cast it over here, isn't going to cover. That makes sense? Let's just see if this works again. So we made our 11 o'clock or 10 o'clock cast, I guess. Let's make one about 11 o'clock and work it across. And all we're doing is we're just making little short jumps with that bobber and then letting it float a little bit. And when we caught that fish a minute ago, we had casted towards that tree over there. So that's another thing. It's like if you catch a fish, kind of remember about where you casted so you can make that same kind of drift down the river. Let's make one about right there. Let's see what happens here. You can see we're just working different parts of the river when we come down through here. Another thing is, instead of making a real far cast, you can make a little short cast too and work other parts of the river as well. Oh, something broke over there. And then another thing, as you can see here, got this water coming, you got a little eddy right here. So sometimes they'll step up in these little eddies, but I don't know if this one's got enough water in it to do anything or not. So we'll make a little pitch right there and just bring that down like that. Give it a little pops. What happened there? What did we do? How did we do that? All right, let's see. Now we got that little situation done. There's another one. All right. There. Oh, well, that ain't a white bass, but that's a good fish here. How about that? Smallie for the river. About a smallmouth. That's species 4 there, I believe. All right, here you go, buddy. There we go. Maybe. There we go. How about that? Oh, that's a pretty nice one there. How about that? There we go. How's that, fellas? How about that? All right, there we go. Back down in there. All right, there he is. Oh my goodness. About that, I reached down to wipe my hands off. Dang, another bluegill. How about that? All right, let's wash our hands off again. All right, no bluegill's gonna hit it this time. How about that? That's crazy, huh? All right, one more cast. And we're going down the river. I'm going to try to go down a little bit, see what happens. Oh, well, maybe not. There we go. I think we made another cast. Big old slob on top of the water there. Coming in here. That's a pretty nice one. Salt River white bass. There we go. All right. Let's do that again. All right. See that log right there? That's what we threw towards. Do that again. See if there's another one in there. Just when it got out of the heavy current is when he hit it. Now you got decisions, Rod. We'll stay here for a little while, or you gonna go on down the river? Well, we're back at the truck. It's well, we caught 5 or 6, 7 white bass today, but we caught a whole lot of bluegill and crappie and stuff like that. It's it's the end of March. They're starting to make the run. We get a little bit of rain. I think the river will get full of them. So y'all get down here and catch a few. Well, if you see me down here, holler. If you like it, give it a thumbs up. Hit that subscribe button. We're out.